Welcome to Olympic National Park. It is 5:20 in the morning and I am headed out on the Mount Storm King Trail. This is supposed to be the best trail in the park. I am super excited. It's supposed to be a hard one. It's ranked as strenuous. It is 4.4 miles with 2,142 feet of elevation gain, but the views from the top are supposed to be pretty incredible. Let's go. I just got to the turnoff for the Mount Storm King Trail. Not sure if you can see it on the GoPro, but it gets pretty steep pretty quick. This hike is no joke. It's ranked as strenuous. It's out and back. I'm one of the first people on the trail, so I'm hoping it won't be crowded at the top, but I know the bird's eye view of Crescent Lake at the top will be worth it. Only about a mile in, already down to a tank top. This trail is very steep. One unique feature of this trail is that there are a few rope sections a little further up. The national park only maintains this trail up to a certain point, and when you get to the unmaintained section, it's a little rocky and sketchy, and there's some ropes you can use to climb up. So I'm excited for that. I brought my gloves that I wore for Half Dome if I need a little help. I saw a lot of trail suggestions said to bring gloves, but hopefully it's not too sketchy. I'm excited to get there.
The trailhead for Mount Storm King is by the Storm King Ranger Station. If you're staying in Port Angeles, it's about a 30-minute drive to get here. This is also where the trail to Marymere Falls begins, and you'll see that waterfall later in this video.
For those of you following my cancer journey, I had my 27th round of chemo 1 week ago. It usually takes me about a week to recover from chemo. So although I am hiking a little slower than usual today, I'm really thankful that my body is cooperating and that I'm healthy enough to do this awesome hike today. Can't really see it on the GoPro, but Crescent Lake is over there, so I must be getting pretty close to the top. I'm not even to the top yet, and look at this view. Wow, that is incredible. According to the All Trails app, I am 2/10 of a mile from the viewpoint, so I've got to be getting pretty close to the rope section. I'm stoked. Made it to the end of the maintained trail. Things are gonna get pretty sketchy. Probably a little hard to see on the GoPro, but I just made it to the first rope section. If you didn't bring gloves, you were in luck because there's a pile of gloves right at the bottom.
I wasn't sure what to expect when I got to the ropes. I had read conflicting reviews about this section of the trail. Some people said it was really dangerous, and other people claimed the ropes were unnecessary. I absolutely loved climbing the ropes. I thought it was a fun little challenge to make it to the top. I'm also a little bit of a daredevil, so it takes a lot to get me nervous. If you're in decent hiking shape and wear good hiking boots and climbing gloves, I think you should be okay. However, if you're not comfortable with heights, steep terrain, and loose rocks, this might not be for you. Keep in mind that you can still see amazing views of Crescent Lake and the surrounding area even if you don't climb the ropes. The ropes are not maintained by the park system, but I will say that the ropes felt sturdy when I was here and I felt confident using them. Keep in mind that you have to go down the same ropes you climb up, so make sure you're ready for that adventure before you begin climbing. I also suggest getting here early so you don't have to wait for a line of people at the ropes.
I just made it past the rope section. That was so much fun. I would say the first 2 ropes, you do need to use them. There's a lot of rocks that are sliding as you're climbing up, so you definitely want something to hold on to in case you slide. After that, there's a few more ropes that you don't really need to use, in my opinion, but I guess it's nice to have them there. But man, the views of Crescent Lake are getting better and better as I'm hiking up, so I am super excited to get to the top. Just kidding, there's more rope. Almost to the top. Officially made it to the top of Mount Storm King. How epic is this view? I honestly think this might be one of my all-time favorite hikes, and that is a big statement coming from me. Check out these views.
The views from the top of Mount Storm King are jaw-dropping. You can see a bird's eye view of the beautiful blue Crescent Lake and also the Olympic Mountains, the San Juan Islands, and Vancouver Island. This is a tough hike, but it's worth the effort.
Check out this view. Just to put things into perspective for you guys, the parking lot is all the way down there. One last view from the top. I'm probably gonna put my GoPro away so I can make it down safely without falling. But this trail also connects to Marymere Falls, so I will get some clips from the waterfall when I get down.
When you get back to the bottom, turn left and you can continue on the trail to Marymere Falls.
I finished the Mount Storm King trail. Now I'm making my way up to Marymere Falls. This is a 90-foot waterfall, and from the pictures I've seen, it looks pretty cool, so I'm excited to get up there and see it. Made it to the waterfall. This is pretty amazing. Check out this waterfall! If you do the Mount Storm King trail, I highly recommend checking out Marymere Falls. when you get back to the bottom. It's not much more effort to get there, and it's pretty awesome. I just made it back to lake level of Crescent Lake. This lake is absolutely stunning. It's actually the second deepest lake in the state of Washington. I think the maximum depth is 624 feet, so that is crazy. I can't believe that I was just looking at this lake from a bird's eye view. It is beautiful from every angle. You can actually swim in this lake, but it's pretty cold. I think it's about 60 degrees.
I've been to 57 national parks and hiked countless trails in my lifetime, but I can honestly say this is one of my all-time favorite trails. Climbing the ropes was a blast and the views are stunning. It took me a little over 3 hours to hike Mount Storm King and Marymere Falls, and all trails clocked me at 6.5 miles. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel and Instagram at wondermich so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming adventures.